Well, let's talk Andor episode 6 review. I want to get to that. Um, so Andor episode 6, you saw it, Alan.
Mm-hmm.
Something finally happened. Okay, we finally get the heist we've been waiting for. It is filled with action. I actually thought that some of the plan, because we know a little parts of the plan, but we don't know the whole plan. And I think that's important for a heist movie, is they keep certain elements secret from the audience about what the plan is,
Mm-hmm.
so that when it unfolds, the audience is surprised, right? Um, and there were some shocking reveals. We will probably get into spoilers for this because either you're watching the show or you don't care. That's where a lot of people are. And what I think is a little disheartening about Andor is so few people are even talking about it anymore. I was really like, after that slow moving episode 5, I was like ready to hang it up. I didn't even watch it. And someone reminded me, oh, the new episode is out and there's actually action this time. And the action was very good. It was very good. I was impressed. It didn't, but what's interesting about it is how much it didn't feel like Star Wars. This might have been, it's basically Heat. In parts of it felt like Heat, just the action parts of Heat, right? Like it's just sort of by that they've got guns. What do they do? It's sort of like, maybe a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. But the way to actually pull off a heist is pretty simple. You take hostages, you threaten to kill them, you don't kill them, you get the money, and then you fly off in your vehicle, whether it be a Hummer or a Starship. And that's effectively what happens here. And as I'm watching it, I'm thinking, like, would I care about this if this wasn't Star Wars? Does this need to be Star Wars? I mean, it was very good. I don't know why this wasn't the first episode of the show. You could have, like, so little happened in the first 5 episodes, and we got a little bit. The thing that was established was the world, and the world building, I thought, was very well done. The fact that this is serious, but why wasn't this the first episode? You could have had people in. I feel like the problem is asking for 12 episodes. This might have been better as like 4 episodes of a show, because really what occurred is it doesn't justify the slow moving nature. There've really been 2 action episodes, and that's it. Episode 3 and this one. So is this what happens now? Every 3 episodes we get an action scene and the rest is deadly dull. We have 6 more episodes left of this series. I have to say I'm unenthusiastic, in spite of the fact that this was a standout episode. I'm kind of unenthusiastic. But what I liked were, and there might be spoilers here, that certain characters were killed. Certain characters were revealed to be liars. And I liked that. That was great. Like, one particular character died that I did not expect. I thought they'll never kill that guy, and oh yeah, dead. So good. There needs to be, there needs to be some. There has to be stakes. Yeah, exactly. The one thing that does sort of bother me is it's like, you would think that, like, because it is a technological world, is money still in the form of coins? I mean, it still is. Like, we watch in Kenobi, Obi-Wan Kenobi series, they had coins, current as currency. So I guess that's how they still do it. And those big, I knew that they were going to drop a bunch of those. I'm thinking, so they got to load all that stuff. How inconvenient, like this is, they're holding that hostage, in that big vault. It seemed very like, it seemed, what I did not like about it is, and this is what I say, it doesn't, part of this is sort of, it just feels too much like our world and not like a Star Wars world. So I'm still okay. Yeah. Do we need the spoiler graphic? I think we need the spoiler graphic. Let's put it up. There we go. And then we need to switch, because we want to see my goofy face. We have to switch this.
You just move that to the left.
There we go. Okay.
There you
go. So now we're into spoilers on Andor, on our Andor episode 6 review. Alan, what did you think of it? And feel free to spoil it.
Yeah. I mean, I liked it. I definitely liked this episode. And, you talk about it being 12 episodes. It's really 24 episodes. So we're in this for a very long haul. And, I think we're enjoying the action much more than the drama. And I think they are, the episodes 4 and 5 are essentially getting an understanding of what the rebellion is like, where the state of the rebellion, and then some of the politics that are happening in the empire as well. And that's where I think the slow burn is coming from. What I appreciate about this is, I think Star Wars in general, the storytelling is fairly straightforward. You know who's good, you know who's bad, and the nature of these characters are, they're serialized. They're good, they're bad. In this one, I like the fact that there's a lot more depth to the individual characters. That there's a lot of gray in this show, and I think that makes for interesting storytelling. And I think you're right in the sense of that they do need to pick it up, but I think they could be honing these. You have to kind of tell these stories. They just need to do it better and more efficiently, I think. Just Andor. I appreciate the fact that I will say this: there's a lot of appreciation for what they're doing in it, but I think, like you, I'm not 100% sold in terms of must see it, but I do appreciate the fact that Andor, he's got a side to him that, he definitely hates the Empire, but he's not sure necessarily that the rebellion is the thing he wants to put his life behind. He's a cold-blooded killer. We've seen him kill 3 people so far in this, and 2 of them he didn't have to kill, but he did. And then I also like the fact that they maimed a guy in the end. I forgot who that was, but I'm so mixed on this in terms of, I don't think if we weren't doing this, I don't know that I would have hung on as far as I am. But unlike She-Hulk and Rings of Power, because I'm forced to hang on, I'm at least enjoying what I'm seeing so far.